Cyble has been on an incredible journey since its inception. The company grew over 3x year on year since its beginning. We are blessed to have an amazing set of people, all employees who are helping to build the organization. We are lucky that a number of partners in our ecosystem, they are putting their confidence and trust on us to take Cycle to their partners, to their customers. But more importantly, it's the validations from the customers which is changing the trajectory of the organization. In the last 12 months, we onboarded many organizations in all different verticals from many geographies. Those validations are the key reasons, plus some of the uncertainty which we are seeing in the geopolitical landscape, which is causing more spends in the cybersecurity industry, and the reason why the investors are seeing the opportunity to scale this business quickly, and one of the main reasons why the Series B round happened. Yeah, I think to give you some context, so I've been in the cybersecurity industry for many years, and in my previous or the last industry role, where I was actively using many of these Intel solutions, one thing which I felt was there was less of an early warning system. Organizations or analysts were always just getting the information at the last minute. The information was either not complete or was completely missing. And I must add, Cyble did not start as a company. It was a college project. So Manish and I, we met at Columbia Business School, and that's where the ideation for building an early warning system started, with the intent that we want to give a platform to the enterprises where they can get the most up-to-date information about potential or imminent threats well before in time, so they can act upon it quickly. So that's how the project started, and eventually converted to a company. I'm sure Manish would want to add more there.
Yeah, I think as Beenu mentioned, it was a school project which then converted it to a mission. What excited me about this entire journey, or the even joining the bandwagon of Cyber, is the fact that today I'm not doing a job just for the sake of doing a job. I'm doing a job because I'm solving a problem for someone. I'm doing a job every day when I come to the office. I think it's more about what are we trying to solve here, right? It's about enabling the world and making it more secure. And there's a purpose and a mission to it. And that's what excites Cyble as Cyblers, in fact. The whole team is amazing, and they're kind of all pumped with the fact that we are here to solve a problem and not just doing a routine job, right? So that's what excites us at Cyble, and is probably the reason what we were all driven to it from the very beginning.
I think one of the reasons why when we come to the office every day, right, we still have the same level of excitement like what we had today zero.
Yeah.
I think there are three reasons behind it as far as I look at it. I don't think we have really solved the problem yet completely. I think there are still a lot of missing pieces in the puzzle which we are putting together. We are blessed to have some amazing set of people around us, and more importantly, the world is also changing rapidly. The geopolitical environment is becoming a lot more fragile, and we have seen some of the instances in the last 12 months. And there is a lot of uncertainty at this stage. The problems are becoming more complicated, especially for the entire industry here. And we have a very important role to play as an organization and as a team.
So I think it's very exciting people who we are working with, really good, smart minds. I think some really thankful customers who believed in us, and some really amazing investors who have faith in us, and we're trying to make sure we give justice to all of them. Yeah, so I think for us it's not a matter of time that we're looking for, but it's always staged with the kind of position we have for the company today. And I think, as Beenu mentioned, when we said we did 3x growth year over year, it gives more confidence to the investor community as well as to us that this is now set at the right stage for taking it to the next level. Given the growth, given the confidence, given the market outreach, and as the geopolitical landscape is changing, I think we are well staged to take the company to the next level of its mission and vision, and that's why we kind of went ahead and did it in the year span. So.
I mean, AI is already changing the industries, not just in cyber, across everywhere in the world. And cyber is no different. We see there are a number of avenues on how we can make the lives of SOC analysts or the cybersecurity analysts easier by doing a number of automation, generating insights, and making quick decisions on behalf of the analysts. AI is one of the core areas where Cyble is actively investing. We are still heavily investing into our engineering capability, and I strongly believe that investment is going to continue to be, continue to happen, if not increasing further. In my humble opinion, AI has a lot to offer to our industry. Threat intel, as a segment, has been around for more than a decade. And I think there is a need, there is an imperative that this whole segment requires a revamp. And Cyble is well positioned to make this segment better for the customers, for the analysts.
Yes, I think from a market expansion standpoint, it's key to understand that at the heart of it, we are a very data-driven company, and the data that we have doesn't come from one market. It's basically spread across a lot of markets, and we want to be as efficient in optimizing the utilization of this data that we have, so that we can benefit as many companies, as many agencies out there who really need help from companies like us. So that's one of the reasons I think our focus has been very from day one being market driven. That whatever market is having a demand for a product like Cyble, we should be able to cater it as quickly as possible and enable them to have the benefit of our service.
Cyble has 4 products, in the portfolio. Our flagship enterprise-centric product is Cyble Vision, where we are offering more than 6, big-ticket use cases, and then 40 other sub-use cases or ways on how the customers can get the maximum value out of the platform on a single dashboard. The second product we have is our Cyble Hawk, which is centric to the law enforcement agencies and the governments. And those are very investigative type of, or the research which they want to do it for certain type of entities or individuals.
And I think I'd like to add to that, from the very beginning, we've been very customer centric, and the focus has been to solve a problem for a practitioner in this space. And what we've heard from many, Beenu himself is a practitioner, he faced this problem, there are others who face it. We realize that there is no one solution out there which really helps the practitioners analyze the intel that they get and then make meaning out of it. I think that's the problem we were trying to solve from day one, that we want a one-stop shop where everything can be analyzed, solved, and the practitioner can make meaning out of it and react quickly. Because in this space of cybersecurity, I think timing is of the essence. We're trying to make it as efficient and optimized for the practitioners to use it. As a matter of fact, I'd like to add, there's a product called MI Breach in our offering, which also enables individuals, to go down and get the intel that they are looking for, because there is so many people out there who don't even know that they're vulnerable today, right? And that it hurts us when we see that, and we try to solve this. That's exactly what we're trying to figure out and make sure that people are able to utilize it. In fact, there are many offerings that we're working on, and I'd like you to add on to that. Just add more about the other offerings.
Yeah, one of the other exciting products we have which is called Odin. The website is getodin.com. It's an internet scanning technology where the intent is to scan the entire internet and figure out any exposure, vulnerabilities, or weaknesses. There is a backstory about it. When we were building our own ASM or attack surface management capability, it was very targeted towards the customers we have. Cyble Vision ultimately is to protect everyone on the planet, and hence why we decided to democratize that entire offering. And now Odin is basically available for anyone, everywhere. I mean, they can go and access it, and they can figure out their any vulnerabilities which our systems are detecting. Stay safe.
Stay secure. Cyble.